Is it really all we need? I mean, is it really? Maybe the Beatles were right. Fill in the blank. Love is all you need. I think they're onto it. I think they were onto it. And I think in this world we're living in now with violence, love is the answer. I had a friend who put a post out on Facebook, and she was just tired of all the hate and all the violence. And she just said, post two little short words so we can get this love train going. And the two little simple words were love ya. All we need is love. I think John Lennon was right in many ways. He said there are two basic fears, there are two basic motivating forces in life, fear or love. And the more we get into fear, the more we close down and we shut off the world and shut off people. The more we get into love, we open up and we have the potential to create. And he said, the first step is learning to love ourselves so that we can then love others. And I wonder if that was true with a lot of what we're seeing in the world. We see a lot of people who don't love themselves. Yeah, they think they're working for justice, but this self-hate is so strong. And then I think of Martin Luther King, who said, hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can. Only love can do that. And then he also said, I've decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. But let's go to the one even more famous than the Beatles, who said, love one another. And let's go to 1 John 4:7 that says, love one another. For everyone who loves is born of God and knows God. Maybe we're just seeing a lot of people in the world who just don't know who they are and don't know who God is and are searching and longing for this love and taking matters into their own hands. And it's this myth of redemptive violence. And when we get in touch with love, then we're closer to Martin Luther King of non-resistance and non-violence. Man, who am I to even talk on this stuff? I'm a white privileged guy. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I come back to, I think the answer to all of our problems is to love. And I think people are waiting to get a picture of Jesus. They're wanting to see Jesus, to get a look at Jesus. And as Charlie Peacock said long ago, they're waiting on pins and needles for the one more famous than the Beatles. Can we be the ones through whom they see Christ? So, this nonviolence thing, can we stop believing that God is violent? Or that God is violent towards us and wants to punish us and judge us? Can we stop being violent towards others? But maybe in order to do that, we first need to stop being violent towards ourselves and harsh towards ourselves and this self-hate towards ourselves. We would never say to others, because we wouldn't have any friends, all of the critical and judgmental and hateful things we say to ourselves. So maybe this love revolution starts with learning to love ourselves, and then we really can extend that love out into the world in which people are hungry to see it and to see Christ through us. So who was it that said, you are God's hands and feet, you are God's voice, you are God's heart, we are God's love in action. So maybe a way today to be gentle with ourselves and love ourselves, and then extend that love that we receive from God and know it in the moment, extend it out into the world and watch it change things around us. So, I don't know, random thoughts. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. Take what's helpful and leave the rest. And may you and I learn to love one another. Then we'll really know that we know God and we're born of God. And maybe others will see it too. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Love is all you need.